Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Kaizer Chiefs criticized for prioritizing good English speakers over actual talent as mamelodi Sundowns look to sign a Makasi product. The Bafana star left a Makasi for their PSL rivals, and now the move has been described as a mistake on the part of the Glamour Boys. After just one season with his current club, he is tipped to be the next top defender for the national team. Chiefs blasted. South African football legend Mlungisi Ngubane has blasted Kaizer Chiefs for losing Kolemani Ndamane to Premier Soccer League side TS Galaxy. The defender has been performing well and has even earned the trust of Bafana head coach Hugo Broos. He was part of the squad that took part in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Ndamane's move from a Makasi to Galaxy is a big loss to the former, according to Ngubane, who rates the defender highly. Significant mistake. This boy from TS Galaxy, Ndamane, came into the national team and immediately fit in as if he had been there from the start, Ngubane told Kickoff. He's a talented player. The likes of Grant Kekina will miss out on the trip to America because of Ndamane. Remember, we still have Bekazeli Mokazi as well. Kaizer Chiefs made a significant mistake by letting him go. They must be regretting their decision. Whoever was responsible for scouting players for Chiefs should be brought back. I'm not sure who is currently overseeing development at the club. It seems they prioritize good English speakers over actual talent. Is Hlongwane next to leave a Makasi? Ngubane also expressed fears that the Glamour Boys might lose another prospect because they have failed to use him right. They recently promoted a young player, Mamelodi Hlongwane, from their DDC, and he performed well. However, now he seems to be lost in the squad, he stated. He's a promising striker with an eye for goal. Something isn't right. If they're not careful, they might lose him like they did with Ndamane. Most read. One Sailings club signed former Downs captain and ex-Chiefs winger. 2 Foot let him go. Chiefs give an ultimatum by ex-club official at Belgian champions over one of the best keepers. 3 ex-Pirates skipper Lods Rivero for leaving Bucks would have gone down. For new-look Bafana kits for the World Cup as Safa's shirt sponsorship deal expires. 5 How to watch Chiefs CAF Confed Cup match against Simba on Saturday. 6 Foot Foster pulling stunts. Grobler or Mabesa are better than Cupido, but Bruce is a joke. 7 Chiefs applauded for parting ways with Nobby. The season he had was a disaster. 8 Arsenal star considering switching international team for WC. Loss for Chiefs? Ndamane, who is reportedly on the radar of PSL heavyweights mamelodi Sundowns, is among the players that Chiefs lost to Galaxy. Puso Dithjane and last season's DDC winning captain, Ntandoyenko Nkosi, also left for Galaxy. Kaizer Chiefs star praised for proving himself by Hugo Broos after earning Bafana competitive debut as South Africa secure 2026 World Cup ticket. The Makasi star was a late call-up to the national team, replacing injured Orlando Pirates winger Relebohile Mofokeng. Bruce then handed him his official national team debut after coming on as a substitute towards the end of the match against Rwanda, as South Africa had already made it difficult for their opponents to come back. Enter Shabalala. Bafana coach Hugo Broos introduced Kaizer Chiefs attacking midfielder for a cameo role in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Rwanda at Mbambila Stadium on Tuesday. It was the official debut for Shabalala under the former Cameroon coach after featuring at the 2025 COSAFA Cup. But he has now managed to power his way into Bruce's mind and has earned himself some praise from the veteran tactician. Bruce's thoughts about Shabalala. When you work with young players, it's normal not to just give them a standard position in the team, said Bruce. So, you have to bring them easily and at the right moment. And I think today it was the right moment even though it was only 3 or 5 minutes. He tasted the atmosphere, he tasted the group spirit. I wouldn't give him a chance if I didn't see in training how he behaved, added the Belgian. If I make an example with Shabalala, he wanted to prove himself in training and this is what I want. Under the close watch of Bruce. Now that he is under Bruce's radar, Shabalala would be aware that the Belgian will be closely watching him when he returns for club duty with Chiefs. It is a season he might gain more experience as Kaizer Chiefs are also competing in the CAF Confederation Cup. Impressive performances both on the domestic scene and in Africa will enhance Shabalala's chances of remaining in the national team. Most read. One Sailings club signed former Downs captain and ex-Chiefs winger. 2 foot let him go. Chiefs give an ultimatum by ex-club official at Belgian champions over one of the best keepers. 3 ex-Pirates skipper Lods Rivero for leaving Bucks would have gone down. For good English over talent at Chiefs? Motongs criticized as Sundowns look to sign a Makasi product. 5 new-look Bafana kits for the World Cup as Safa's shirt sponsorship deal expires. 6 How to watch Chiefs CAF Confed Cup match against Simba on Saturday. 7 Foot Foster pulling stunts. Grobler or Mabesa are better than Cupido, but Bruce is a joke. 8 Chiefs applauded for parting ways with Nabi, the season he had was a disaster. Chiefs make first trip to Lubumbashi. Amakasi will travel to the Democratic Republic of the Congo to face AS Simba, in the first leg of their Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup second preliminary round clash. The game will be played at the TP Mazembe Stadium in the southern city of Lubumbashi on Saturday, October 18, with kickoff scheduled for 15h00. Chiefs will face the 2025 DRC Cup winners at the home ground of the DRC's most successful club, TP Mazembe, in Lubumbashi, 300 kilometers away from their home base of Kolwezi. This will be Amakasi's second meeting with opposition from DRC in continental competition, having previously faced AS Vita in the 2014 CAF Champions League second round first leg. Chiefs lost the game 3-0 but were eliminated 3-2 on aggregate, despite winning the second leg 2-0. This game is Chiefs' first in the city of Lubumbashi. Their clash against AS Vita took place in the country's capital city of Kinshasa. Chiefs striker Glody Lalipo, who hails from the DRC, will be heading back to his homeland for a reunion with AS Simba, a team he previously faced in the DRC's top flight, Linafoot, while on the books of AS Vita. Chiefs will be looking to return home with an advantage ahead of the second leg on October 26, which will be played at the Dobsonville Stadium in Soweto. Chiefs will host a continental game at Dobsonville for the first time since April 2014, when they faced ASEC Mimosa in a CAF Confederation Cup playoff round first leg encounter. Amakasi have reached this stage of this season's competition after overcoming Angolan side Cabascorp on penalties after the aggregate scores were tied at 1-1. Lalipo's goal in the second leg of that tie was the club's 98th in African club competition, and Amakasi will be looking to reach the century mark in Lubumbashi this weekend. AS Simba will become the 4th team from the DRC to face Chiefs on the pitch. In addition to their 2014 meeting against AS Vita in the CAF Champions League, Chiefs have also faced Saint Eloi Lupopo and TP Mazembe in friendly games. There is also history in this coming weekend's continental fixtures, as Chiefs and arch-rivals Orlando Pirates will be playing in the same city outside of South Africa in continental competition back-to-back for the first time. Pirates will be facing Street Eloi Lupopo at Stade Frederick Kibasa Maliba in a CAF Champions League encounter the day after Chiefs take on AS Simba. Good news for Chiefs this week. Kaizer Chiefs will return to action on Saturday with a refreshed feel to aid the improvement of their fortunes for the next block of fixtures before the November break. Chiefs will be on the flight to Lubumbashi, DR Congo, where AS Simba Kolwezi will be waiting in the first leg of the second qualifying round of the CAF Confederation Cup. The match will be at Stade TP Mazembe on Saturday. They will then host Siwalili FC at FNB Stadium next week Wednesday before the second leg against AS Simba at Dobsonville Stadium the next Saturday. The trip to the southeast of DR Congo will serve as the first match since Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaze were confirmed as co-coaches for the rest of the season after the completion of Nasreddine Nabi's contract termination. Ben Youssef and Kaze have already overseen the last 5 matches, having also been in charge of another 3 earlier in the season when Nabi was away. Giving the pair pleasure will be the availability for selection of Mfundo Vilakazi and Luke Bartman after they returned from Chile, where they played at the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The Soweto Giants have confirmed that they will also have Asanili Velabai after the completion of the boardroom processes relating to his transfer from Cape Town Spurs along with Bartman. Velabai and Bartman have been the subject of appeal processes by their former employers, who were contesting their moves. Amakasi also have Ethan Chislett lining up for his debut after making it to the bench in the last 2 matches. Having never played professional football in his country of birth before, he has had a delayed debut at Chiefs, just like Nkaniso Sherna. Nigerian striker Itiosa Ighodaro has moved closer to playing his first match for the side as well, while Levelhong Mabo is putting in the work on his road towards fitness. The defensive pair of Given Samango and Rushwin Dortley are queuing up for their return after injuries. Chiefs boosted for CAF clash. Kaizer Chiefs coaches Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaze have more options for their second preliminary round CAF Confederation Cup clash against AS Simba of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Amakasi are determined to get to the group stages of the competition to have a repeat of their memorable Champions League run in 2021, when they got to the final, only to lose to Egyptian giants Al Ahly. Their chances of progressing have been given a major boost, with the availability of 2 players who have finally been cleared to play. Both Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman were given the green light to play for Amakasi, after a battle between them and former club Cape Town Spurs. They have been registered for the Confederation Cup, and Soccer Laduma understands that both players are fit enough to compete for a spot in the matchday squad, so it will now depend on the coaches if they include them. Bartman was at the Under-20 FIFA World Cup recently and got some min.